And what is up, guys? Welcome back to another market update, and welcome back to the Ace Crypto YouTube channel. So we're going to jump straight in today with a market cap of 1.1 trillion. We are over the 1.1 trillion. As you guys know, I've been saying we're over the 1 trillion for about 2 weeks now, but we're actually over the 1.1. Right up there, look. So it's looking very bullish for Bitcoin at the moment. You know, we are 24k, 24,100. So we have been trading within the 24k for a while. We seem to have broken this 24k quite nicely, as you can see there. So Ethereum 1,780. So we are over the 1,700 for Ethereum too. So if we just jump along to the chart for 1 second, you'll see over the last, these are 5-minute increments, you'll see over the last, say 24 hours or so, we've had a nice little pump up to about 24k. Money's coming back down a little bit, as you can see there. The money volume's coming down a little bit. So I do see us maybe testing this, what's that, 23,900 range, something around that mark. You know, it's going to come back down and try it out. So we're going to have a bit of consolidation, I'd imagine, after this. We can see we are probably going to make a resistance roughly around this mark. What's that, 24,100? Yeah, roughly about a resistance there, and we should be trading in this range for the next couple of hours, I would imagine. So, jumping back over, what else have we got going on at the moment? Ethereum, 5%. Right, so, XRP. XRP moved up a little bit, so XRP 6th again, look. Binance USD is now 8th. So, BUSD has actually gone down 2 places. And Cardano is number 7 now with 54 cents. So we do have an article about Cardano somewhere along the top, and we will go into that shortly. So Solana, $43. Okay, moving on to the crypto bubbles. So the crypto bubbles, I'm just having a little look at Cardano. Because it is popping a little bit today, so I thought I'd have a little look. So Convex Finance, got Graph, got Flow. I don't really know why Flow is pumping so much. It's obviously due to the partnership between Meta and Instagram and all that type of stuff, but I don't really see this as a good future coin for me personally. SNX, so I do have a little article on this in a little bit that we will go through. What else is going on? HBAR, Engine, Link, so Link's doing really well. Yeah, Dot, Hex, yeah, so Cardano, yeah, we're all doing pretty well. Theta, I like Theta, I think it's a good coin. Yeah. So that is the crypto bubbles with a green day today. So let's go on the weekly, just see if we can spot anything different. Big Flow, Big Near. I like Near Protocol. I think that's an interesting blockchain. Mainly because of the cloud computing aspect of it. So I'm into that for those reasons. So AVAX is pumping as well. Looks very nice. Quant, obviously, doing very, very well. Moving on, so we will do Quant very quickly. So 129 today. So this isn't a bear market, guys. This isn't a bear market. 129 for Quant. So the thing about Quant is it's running very, very low on exchanges at the moment. It is running very, very low. I did have a number the other day, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I think there's only a couple of million left on exchanges. Yep, that's the point. So it's starting to get a little bit scarce, guys. So a lot of people are feeling the FOMO real. You know, they're really feeling the FOMO. To be honest with you, do I see a $50 Quant anytime soon? Probably not. Probably not. I feel like that $50 was your buying opportunity, and we've been and gone. So if you did miss the opportunity, now would be a good time to dollar cost average in before you miss the boat entirely. But just small amounts and often. You know, we might come back down to $100, $80, somewhere around that mark, but I don't see a $50 Quant anytime soon. But that's obviously no financial advice, and that's my own personal opinion. But Quant is definitely building. They're building in a bear market, there's an insane amount of FOMO, and they are losing, there's not enough of them on exchange for people to buy. So this is why I think Quant is an absolute demon of a coin. Moving on, what have we got here? We have Crypto Fear and Greed Index, about 30, so nothing really much going on here. I don't know why we're at 30, considering we were at 33 the other day, and prices were higher. Very odd, very odd. So this is just market sentiment. Just means people are a little bit afraid at the moment. A little bit afraid, but not massively terrified, you know. Moving on. So, yeah, so we are having a little bit of a drop. It is going... Oh, we are starting to level out there with some volume. Let's go over to the 1 hour, see what we can spot. There we go. There's the 1 hour. There is still a good amount of volume in the 1 hour, which is a good sign, which does mean we can consolidate between these two. What's that? 23,000. Yeah, so probably between these two we'll consolidate for a while, I'd imagine. Probably till the end of September, you know. As we've seen, we've been using this range, and now we might just actually pump up another little bit, basically a range, and you know, consolidate within these ones. So moving on. Actually, let's do Cardano real quick. So Cardano, I see it a lot, but I've never looked that much into it. Obviously, I've looked into it a long time ago, but it's been a while. So max supply of 1 billion there. So circulating supply of 184 million. Million. So volume 46 million over the past 24 hours. Isn't bad volume. We are on a bit of a pump at the moment for Cardano. It's going on all-time high. See what we can spot. So we got a $25 all-time high with a $2. So that's 10x in there for an all-time high. So Cardano, whatever you want to call it, is a proof of work blockchain that comprises proof of work consensus mechanism from Bitcoin. What else is it? Yeah, so it's a scalable Bitcoin using proof of work by the looks of it. Seems interesting. Doesn't seem absolutely amazing, but seems relatively interesting. You know, doesn't seem like a next level thing, but I can see why people do like Cardano. It seems like an interesting one. It's got all the security of Bitcoin with all the scalability of another better blockchain. Well, I say better blockchain. Another different blockchain, essentially. So, very good idea there. Let's move on to a bit of the news. Let's go with that one first. So, potential Ethereum proof of work fork unlikely to succeed, says Vitalik Buterin. So, there is already an Ethereum Classic, which you can use proof of work on. So, if anything, I see Ethereum Classic being the one to take off rather than another Ethereum fork, if I'm honest with you. So, like he says, you know, if it does go through, if there is a fork going through, it's not the worst thing, and it's not going to impact the proof of stake system at all, really. Potential upcoming Ethereum proof of work fork is unlikely to have sustained long-term adoption, according to Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin. Good old Vitalik over there. Look at him. Yeah, so this is an interesting one. I do think Ethereum Classic will be the one that people will migrate to if they are starting to obviously use proof of stake. Proof of work, because obviously it's moving to proof of stake, so people still want to use their mining facilities essentially. So Ethereum Classic is going to give people that option. Gucci becomes first major brand to accept ApeCoin. I mean, I do see good things for ApeCoin in the future. I like it at ApeCoin at $8, but I like it better at $6. So $5-6, I will probably buy a bag of that. Moving on, BlackRock on Coinbase could trigger Bitcoin to 773,000. Right, so literally take this with a grain of salt, guys. This is just one of those articles. I don't even know if it explains how. In a new strategy session, the host of an Invest Answers tells his subscribers a partnership could definitely boost Bitcoin's market cap by a hell of a lot. Yeah, but I don't know where he's getting 750 odd million from. 1,000. 50 billion, BlackRock's. Well, this is all the accumulation and where they could put the money by the looks of it. So, if they add 5%, which is what Dan Tapirio says, I think is way too aggressive. Maybe over time, maybe the next 3 to 5 years, that could be possible. That would take Bitcoin to 773,000. Wow. I mean, it's definitely possible, but I would extend that time frame another couple of years, if I'm honest. Prominent macro investor, deal between BlackRock could propel Bitcoin to above 250,000. I mean, I can see that. That's more realistic. 777,000 or whatever it was is a lot of damn money for one Bitcoin, you know? It's a hell of a lot of money. So as you can see there, this is mass adoptions, and what is this? Is this adoption? Is this chart adoption? Hold on a second. Adoption of technology. As you can see, Bitcoin is right down there, just taking off a smidget, just a little bit. So that's an interesting graph, actually. I do like the way that, you know, that's 100% adoption, and obviously 50% is roughly down here. So we're not even close to, like, what, 10%, 5% adoption yet. So if that tells you anything, guys, we are early. Very, very, very early. So that's an interesting article there, but obviously take those prices with a grain of salt. This is a big week for Voyager. So people are actually finally allowed to take money out of the Voyager... the Voyager bank, essentially, Voyager Digital. So, in Friday's blog post, Voyager said clients with cash in their accounts would be able to withdraw up to $100,000 USD in 24-hour periods. So this is really, really good. I'm really glad that people are actually seeing their money come back out of Voyager. Not too sure what's going to happen for Celsius, whether Celsius will do a similar type of thing, but we'll have to wait and see on that. I do have something about Celsius a bit later on. So this is very good for Voyager. I'm glad they're actually giving all the money back to the people who basically it belongs to. So moving on. Polygon co-founder says bear market is an opportunity for blockchain builders. Of course it's an opportunity for blockchain builders. Like, everyone loves a bull market, don't get me wrong. Everybody loves a bull market, so it starts going up, There's a lot of eyes on the space, which means your new project can be pushed a lot further. So, bull markets are the best for exposure, but for for builders who actually want peace and quiet, just to build out and flesh out their protocols, flesh out their projects, bear markets are the one. So Polygon again is giving out the alpha there. So obviously, Matic's crypto skyrockets as Polygon joins Disney Accelerator program. Very, very bullish there. ZK rollups, which is absolutely fantastic, which promises a 90% fee reduction, which is massive, guys, which is massive, Anything else here? Nothing really. Label crypto winter. Yeah, so basically he's just saying that, it's a good time to build. Elon Musk and Twitter. So basically they're saying let's do a public debate on the Twitter bots. Because Twitter are claiming they haven't got that many bots on the platform, whereas every other person on the planet, including Elon Musk, is like, well, we know just how many bots are on the platform. We can tell, just by our DMs. Like I haven't got that many followers and my DMs are full, guys. Absolutely rammed. 6 reasons why blockchain makes sense for commercial real estate. So this is an interesting one. This talks basically about blockchain and NFTs. 6 opportunities for blockchain to serve the industry. Where did I find something? Blockchain seems to be the most applicable to dynamically configure or core-sharing spaces which have a relatively higher number of tenants and shorter duration leases. So basically what they're saying is they're going to be able to store a lot of this data on the blockchain in terms of shorter leases and lots of tenants in buildings and stuff. So, you imagine this, you have an NFT project essentially, which would be a building, and every NFT minted within that project would indicate a lease or a tenant, So that's a very interesting way of thinking about the future of NFT uses, So it does say, while non-fungible tokens have been advised as blockchain-based technologies, experts contradict the notion. So basically what they're saying is, some blockchains are expensive to store things on, whereas a lot of them nowadays are coming out, Filecoin, for instance. So Filecoin is literally blockchain storage. So I think that could be a really interesting niche for Filecoin to adopt, essentially, So the problem is, NFT ecosystems often offer an off-chain storage solution. So basically all your NFT is basically a file. Yeah, basically it tells you. Well, here we go. It's important to understand that NFT living in a user's wallet only points to the file it represents. The actual file itself, also known as the NFT metadata, is technically stored elsewhere on the blockchain. So, it's for storage reasons, they might want to find a better, faster storage network, maybe something like Filecoin, for instance. So it's definitely still possible with NFTs, but obviously they need a bit of a shake-up. So this is an interesting one. Crypto Analysis gives 6 reasons for buying as synthetics. So here is his reasons here. I mean, take it with a grain of salt, guys, a big old grain of salt. Solid DeFi crypto coin. I mean, problem is nobody trusts DeFi at the moment. Top traded and held coin by whales. I mean, if you buy coins that whales buy, then you're going to get wrecked very quickly. Because you guys are not whales. I'm not a whale, Don't do as the whales do, essentially, I do think that top wallets you should be following. You should watch what they do. But essentially, whale wallets are something completely different. These are hundreds of millions of dollars worth of collaterals in these wallets. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's it gone? Yeah, there it is. Jump VC hopped on board. Well, venture capitalists, well, they invest in a lot of projects. So being as a venture capital has invested in it doesn't indicate that it is a good project. It just means that they've, put money into it. Huge staking rewards. I mean, staking rewards worry me. Anything they can give you back these days in a bear market, why can they give you back so much money? That's worrying. Thanks to Optimism for, what's it doing? Gaining real traction. I mean, so someone pumped it, okay? Integrating atomic swap for synth and curve finance. So it's got a bridge to curve finance. Bridges are quite risky. So to be honest with you, I don't know why he's so bullish on this. These are no reasons, in my own opinion. These are no reasons whatsoever to warrant what he's saying, you know. So do take that with a grain of salt, guys. Take that with a grain of salt. Like there seems to be no real research done here, you know. It's a DeFi coin. Well, cool. Why? What makes it a good DeFi coin? Why is it held by the top whales? Why is VC holding it? Why has it got huge staking results? Why? You know, there's no why here. There's just some basic facts he's printed off Twitter. So, to be honest with you guys, I'd stay away from that one. Celsius won't bring back CFO 93,000 per month. You hear about this? So Celsius went bankrupt and all this and all that, couldn't pay back all their people, couldn't pay back all the people that put their money in Celsius, but they can take back their CTO for £750,000 per year. Now that is bull, guys. That is bull. Apparently they're not doing it. They're not doing it after all. But the fact that they even suggested it is incredible. Celsius has walked black pans to bring back former Chief Finance Officer Rod Bolger as advisor through his bankruptcy process. Like seriously, you're gonna bring back the guy who's basically effed it up just to try and do it again? What else do you say? Like, what do you say? What do you say, guys? Chainlink ditches Ethereum proof of work forks for proof of stake. So obviously, yep, this is pretty standard. So the Chainlink is obviously going to follow Ethereum to the proof of stake protocol rather than the proof of work. So Chainlink's a brilliant one. Interoperability and the Oracle play as well, which I think is fantastic. So Oracle's basically, they scour the internet for relevant information and, they try to make it accurate information so they can make smart contracts, etc., more reliable. So obviously Chainlink is going to go the right direction with Ethereum there. Non-fungible tokens, Q2, but dropped by 40%, yeah. So basically, we're not really in a position for NFTs at the moment. When we come into the next bull run, we'll have a massive run-up full of utilities. We'll have a bit of a retracement back, lol. A bit of a retracement back, and then it'll be basically your meme coins and your NFTs and stuff will start to explode then. Mainly because there'll be a lot more money in the market, I'm talking like when Bitcoin goes to like 50, 60k type of thing, maybe a little bit higher. Maybe we'll come back down, maybe we'll go up to 70k, 80k, maybe come down to like 40, 50, 60k, roughly around that mark, and obviously there'll be double the amount of money in the crypto industry, which obviously more people have more free cash available, so they tend to put their money into gambling, NFT projects or into meme coins. So that's when I think personally the meme coins will come into it. Moving on, large Cardano holders gobble up 138 millions worth of Cardano in just 8 days. So basically ADA is some form of staking, I believe I read the other day. So ADA, you can now stake your ADA. I'm not too sure if it's out yet, but it is coming out soon. So you actually have something to do with your Cardano. So maybe this is the reason why he's doing it. The thing is, I always say about Cardano is it's never wowed me. It's never found anything amazing to solve a problem with, Supersized Cardano holders have gobbled up hundreds of millions of dollars worth of smart contract platform's native asset. Is it a smart contract platform, though? It's just a blockchain. It's just a layer 1. It can have smart contracts on it. It can also build a lot of other stuff, It can build DeFi, it can do NFT projects, yada, yada, yada. Cardano shark and whale dresses have accumulated, yep. Just 8 days after the mid-June dump. This is only a mild accumulation for now. Okay. So there's no real reason why. Maybe because we had the drop, people buy in, possibly. Maybe it's to do with staking as well. I can't see any information as to why. But there we go nonetheless. Yeah, so I think they're all buying it for staking purposes, I would imagine. So, thank you very much for joining me today, guys. Make sure you follow all over on the TikTok. Follow over on the Twitter as well. So, there will be a cool giveaway coming very soon. Have you seen this? You can't stop this. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, so we will be doing a giveaway for the premium service for the Discord. MCR Trading, first thing in the description. Absolutely amazing bunch of guys, and we are doing a Discord for the premium. We are doing a giveaway for the premium service in the next couple of days. So thank you very much, guys, for liking and following and all those other good things. Thank you for my last subscriber I had last night. Much appreciated. I'd appreciate all the likes, follows, and all the other good stuff you can give. So thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.